All right. All right. What it do? What it do? So I just wanted to get on here real quick and just talk about some things because, I just been thinking about some things and, I was thinking about the power of prayer and how some people be like, I've seen so many people say the power of prayer works, and then I see so many people say the power of prayer doesn't work. How can you believe in prayer, whatever, and, you know, how can you believe in just saying something to the universe and you know it happened? Well, the the power of prayer is powerful. If you do pray, I'ma just say, coming from a person that um had to test it out for myself. Um, I started this journey about maybe uh 2016. I started this journey. Because I had got hit by a car for the second time, and um, when that happened, I also found out the next morning that my brother had a stroke and was in the ICU. So I'm injured, and one thing that like ran through my mind, when they told me what happened, he had a stroke and he hit his head on the edge of the counter, and he had a blood clot in his head, so he was hanging on to life. So when they was telling me that, I was thinking in my head, I was like, dang, if I didn't never listen to the voice in my head, I could have been right here next to him, because I was gonna get on my scooter and drive down the road without no helmet, and somebody actually hit me. Um, and I slid, and the first thing when I fell, the first thing that hit was my head on the concrete, which the helmet was there to protect my head. So I was like, this is what changed my life, and this is what started making me pray. And the power of prayer, it can happen in an instant, or it has to the answer has to develop in front of you, because sometimes God knows that you're a visual learner. Sometimes he knows that or you actually have to go through it, the situation, in order to learn the lesson, in order to learn where you went wrong, in order to actually rethink the process, or try to make that decision over again. Take for instance, when I say that, the Keith Lee situation. She might have to go through that cycle again. She might have to go through a period of time where she's, going through the struggles and and all the hardship, all the pain that comes with learning the lesson of being greedy, you know. Um, but she'll get come through, and if her heart is truly there for God, if her heart truly loves God, truly wants to be in the kingdom of heaven, truly wants to be around other people who love God and who love and appreciate other people, if you truly want to be there, then he's gonna create a situation again where he presents it to you, and he's gonna be like, okay, here's this opportunity again. You might not see this opportunity for maybe 7 years, you know, 7 to 10 years. You might have to wait for an opportunity again to come around in 20 years. But in reality, if you're not learning the lessons that God has put out for you, he's gonna continuously put you through that cycle until he feels like you're ready to take a test. And that test is, are you still holding my highest honor in your heart, and gonna are not gonna cross those seven deadly sins? You know, are you gonna do that, or are you gonna still choose to be selfish, malicious, malice, you know, um, and choose yourself? And so it's a thought process. It's breaking down that selfish thinking, and bringing in love light and heart into your situation. That's all prayer is to have the power to elevate yourself high enough to where you're so close to like heaven, you know. You can dap them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You can dap them a little bit, because you're creating an environment where um everything that is around you and surrounds you is love, you know? And anything that comes your way that is not of love, it's like you're so high, you're so protected. You know what I mean? Like when you believe in that prayer. Okay, so when you pray, in my opinion, because I've been doing work on myself for a long time, you know. So when you pray, you do have to have faith behind your prayer. Okay? So um when I pray at night, I believe in everything that I'm praying about, you know, and you know, I do say I call all the names out, to be honest. I be like Alpha and Omega, um, um, the beginning and the end, the light, the creator of all, the one all be all, one all end all, you know. I include Yahweh, you know. I include like because I just want to make sure that he understands and he knows that I'm making that connection with him, you know. And as many times as I say, as many names as I call out that day, I say behind as many as them. How many of the names I call out, you know. So I talk to him. Sometimes I ask him how he's doing, just to ask him, you know. I wonder if he laughs at me. I be wondering, like, how you think I'm doing? I'm stressed over here. You see all these people over here just acting a damn fool. I bet you he cuss. Oh man. Sometimes I know I was doing some wild out stuff and I know he was like, mother lash on me, you know. So it's just like it's just it's funny, because I know how I would be if I know I'm trying my best to help somebody and they just going every which way but the way, and I'm trying to show them, you know. But that's why he gave us freedom of choice, because he wants you to have the power and the faith in him to make sure that everything comes together, everything comes complete. He wants you to have that power and that faith in him um to reassure that your reassurance is that he is going to handle it. He has every answer that you need, and you do. I don't know if y'all know that. It's an amazing feeling to know that. You know, it's an amazing feeling to have so many examples happen in your life to where you know that God is real. The creator, the light is real. All of this is real. I had to let go of a lot of things, habits, you know, um, bad characteristic traits of mine, you know, and I've grown, man. And I've had my ups and downs, and there's people around me that really hate me because I'm me. I got something going on in my neighborhood right now where, I can see why people are upset with me. You know? Um and I'm not gonna brag on what I got going on, and I'm not gonna say what I got going on. I'm gonna say that my situation is my situation, and it's a situation that it's difficult to keep up, but with my will and my determination, I keep that shit up, and I do that shit on my own. I don't gotta sit on nobody's face, and I don't gotta. Uh, I don't. Uh, I do ask for help, but I don't get help. A lot of people just be like, you know, um, I don't know what to tell you. Damn, that's crazy. You know, there's a lot of times where I've help out the people that I've asked for help from, and you know, I'm fine with that. Um, it just showed me how strong I was, and that I don't need no help from nobody. You know what I'm saying? That I actually got through it. You know what I mean? Through the power of prayer. You know, the power of prayer and just you know giving it all I had, giving it all I had, and I actually just like I said, I've been going through some shit with my neighborhood, and that shit took a lot out of me. I'll tell you, it took a lot out of me. I ain't gonna lie, but I stayed down, stay strong, stay faithful, you know. And I didn't act out of character. I kept my composure, and it was hard to do that. It was very hard to just keep your composure and logically think, not emotionally think. And that's why I feel like that balance come in at when you are more connected to God, you gotta think, you logically think more. You know, um, when you are connected to God, you logically think a lot more than what you usually do. And, that's a blessing for me because there was a lot of times where people wanted to people wanted to drag my name through the mud. Um, my tires then got slashed this month a couple of times. Um, I haven't received a mail in over 6 months. Um, it's been a lot I've been going through. Uh, police been following me. I don't know how long the police been following me for, but they've been following me. And it's fine because I'm not doing anything wrong. I mind my motherfucking business, and I don't think my community likes that too much because I do live in a community where, you know, not a lot of black people would choose to live. A lot of black people choose to live in the inner city. I don't want to live by the mountains. So you know, um, it's cool though. Um, I know I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know when I feel like I'm going through turmoil or something like this. Like I do rely on prayer, and I do rely on uh that little voice in my head to tell me what to do. You know, um, and then it's like when I know when I know I feel like things are happening. I know I got a team of spirit angels and gods, and on our heavenly Father, our Creator, the light. You know, just watching and seeing what's going on. You know, and only God knows what I can handle, and He gonna handle the rest. I don't gotta worry about the rest, cause He gonna handle the rest. That's such a comforting feeling. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's where I'm at in life. Like, I'm gonna handle my end. I'm gonna handle my part on earth, and I'm gonna give it everything I have. Whatever situation I'm in, I'm gonna give it everything I have. And when I say I'm gonna give it everything I have, it's gonna be in the most positive and forceful way I know how to give it. You know, when I open my mouth and I speak to people, you you don't understand how many smiles I bring. That's that's payment to me. Smiles are payment to me. When I leave a situation and a conversation, and I feel like that person may, feels like their day has been, lifted because damn, they actually noticed something that I have been working on, or I have been doing, or I have been thinking about. Wow, you just encouraged me to maybe think about just going ahead and doing it more. I love that energy. It's like, yeah, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing better comes out of, you know, when you're doing something that you absolutely love. Because everything comes into it. Like, everything comes into it. Like, and it's just like, and it's with ease. It's not even like you're working. It's just like when you find your favorite chef, I'm saying, they just cook it with ease because that's what they like to do. They like creating smiles with filling up somebody's stomach. I like creating smiles by encouraging people to know who they are and just going for it. Going for it. And I couldn't do it before. I really truly encourage people to go for it because I wasn't going for it. And I fucking went for it. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It has its high and its low days. But I'm doing it. And that's what makes me happy. And that's what's fulfilling my heart. And that's what's bringing me closer to God because I asked for it. I prayed about it. I prayed about it. And I got it. I got it. And what's crazy? I got the biggest gift I actually wanted, which was I don't gotta worry about nothing no more. God got me. And he don't even play about me. He don't play about me. He don't play about me. And that's what bring me even closer to him. I'm like, what? Thank you. I don't got eyes down here in the 3D realm. But I got him up there. And he can see everything. And he know all your weaknesses. I don't know him. He know him though. That's what I love about him. I love this stuff. I love it. And I do be getting mad when people be talking down upon his greatness. I be getting mad. I be like, is that down for my nigga song? I ride for my nigga. I die for my nigga. Fuck them other niggas. Cause I'm down for my niggas. What? That's how I be feeling about the spirit, the archangels and Yahweh. Man, what? Fuck them. Cause I'm down for you. I'm down for y'all. What y'all need to get done. Just get it done. Let's do some positivity in here. It's too much. It's too much going on. And you got too many scary people walking around this earth not willing to put to put their best foot forward and get it done. So I understand that I'm in some turmoil right now. Why I'm in this turmoil? Because I know what I'm trying to do. And I did tell the person that did start this what I was trying to do. I told them what I was trying to do. I told them that the positivity I was trying to bring on this planet. And maybe they weren't thinking as big as I was. But when I think about my legacy. I think about who I want to be. I think about how I want people to remember me. I don't care if they remember this face. I care that they remember the work that I've done and the positive changes that I've created throughout the world. Not throughout the world, Craig. Not just the city, the world. Because my name means a lot to me. My name is key to this motherfucking era. Key to the motherfucking era. Key to these problems, dog. And that's how, man, that's how I look at me. And I'm sorry. You look at yourself how you look at yourself. But when I look at me, when I look at myself in the mirror, that's what I see. I love it. I love it. And be on the lookout for the Black Man's Perspective podcast. It is coming. Me and old buddy just been, we procrastinators. Shit, you see my god dog on videos. Shit, I know. I'ma just fully take accountability in saying that. Yes, I was. I owned it. I'm trying to move forward from that as well. That's the next wall I'm trying to break down is procrastination wall because I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time to waste my time. Ooh. And I ain't got time for you to waste my time. You hear me? That's why a lot of people getting cut off too. If you wasting my time, you wasting my money. Because my time is my money. And if you don't understand that, you got to get away from me, honey. I don't want nothing to do with you. You hands off to me. But you don't understand that time is money. And money is my time. And if I give you something to follow, respect that, y'all. Respect that. Respectfully respect that. I'm gonna respectfully walk away from your ass. Respectfully. I don't care how much I fuck with you. I don't care if you blood. I don't care who you are. I can't play on God's time. Therefore, can't nobody play on my time. I want to be treated as if I was one of those heavenly figures. So you can't play with their time. You can't play with their time. They're gonna ask you to do something. They're gonna give you a chance to make it right. Because you failed the first time, so they're gonna give you a chance to make it right. And if you don't make it right, what the fuck? Why I'm still giving you chances for you to make me look like an idiot? No, you're gonna have to go through this lesson. So now you're gonna have to go through it without me. You know what I'm saying? And um, I've explained to a lot of people how I feel, and if I explained it to you and you ain't respect it, and that's on you after that. That's on you after that. Cause shit, we already talked. Right? What else we need to talk about now? We had our first conversation about it. Why do we need to have a second one? You don't need to get burnt 2 or 3 times by the stove. All you need is that one time to get burnt by a stove to know to not touch the top of the stove, right? So, how I feel. If my message didn't come off strong enough to you, that means you didn't care enough to receive the message as a strong message. The only time I open my mouth is when a strong message is coming. I don't like to waste my breath. But if I do, you know, if I do have to speak, it's gonna be something meaningful. That's just what the fuck. Oh, I thought that damn squirrel about to drink that Red Bull, but it's gonna be something meaningful. Yeah, um, oh, man, these squirrels try to drink this Red Bull. It's funny. Uh, uh, oh man, but yeah, um, you know, I do a lot of thinking, meditating, becoming one with myself and praying, like, you know, and honestly, I gotta say this: prayer is fun. Prayer don't if you look at prayer as something like it, a requirement, don't look at it as like it's like you're having a conversation with your best friend, and however you talk to your best friend, God gonna receive it. To me, sometimes God is just happy you even acknowledged him. You acknowledge him, you respect him, you put some respect on his name. To me, because a lot of people put the greatest of all time as somebody human. The greatest, my goat is God. My greatest of all time. But he not a goat to me, he a sheep. You know what I'm saying? A lamb, you know. But if I had to choose the greatest of all time, yup, top. Top on the list. Probably the only one on the list. Cause who better than him? Who can beat him? You tell me. And put him in the ring. Put him in the ring with him. Put them in the ring with him. I ain't even gonna watch it. Nah, I already know what's gonna happen. So with that being said, whatever, man. That's my greatest of all time, along with the Archangels. So everything Michael Jordan can do, God can do. Everything LeBron can do, God can do. So that's just my greatest of all time, man. Greatest of all time. Whoever walked this earth. He better than me. He showed me ways to be better. And why he greatest of all time in my book. Alright, but that's all I really have to say. That power of prayer truly does work. The ingredients you need is prayer, faith, and when they say, because I used to get confused about, they say you God can't do all the work, you got to do some work with it. That means making sure that your heart is balanced. Like, even though some people may say some things that may trigger you, so that may be an insecurity of yours. You know what I'm saying? So like, um, what's an example? Like your shoes. Somebody's talking about your shoes. Um, if you get insulted by somebody saying something about your shoes, or if you get insulted by somebody saying something about you, just just look and see why you feel insulted. After you have that encounter, just look and see why you feel insulted. Correct that stuff about you. Be like, balance it out. Find a balance of why you feel like you're insulted by it. Find out, balance it out, and then when that situation does come back around, you'll have a better outcome. in that. You know what I mean? So the power of prayer is real. Um, like I said, the ingredients behind it, and it's just faith. No, prayer first, faith, and then just doing your due diligence, adding your work. Make sure you put your work in. You know, and that's just all I got to say. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.